reason why you guys practice in the Mo instead of outside when you're going to be playing in both positions on Saturday?
Yeah, we keep the Mo really cold, but we just don't want it to be too wet, and it doesn't affect anything that we do, but we definitely keep the Mo really cold.
When you guys are watching Devon Lloyd on tape, what stands out to you?
Oh, what doesn't? He's a great player. He does everything right. He's super physical. He's super athletic, and it's going to be a fun matchup.
What's the process like for you in the run blocking game? Do you shade a little extra attention, just kind of know that he's there whenever you are in that?
I always emphasize run blocking game every single week. So it's nothing different. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. He's a bigger guy. He's a faster guy, and I accept that. I could show what I could do against him, a guy like that. That excites me. He's a great player though. And it's going to be fun.
AB's been really effective with his runs the last month or so. As a running back, do you feel like he's taken some attention away from you towards him, which opens up lanes for you to run the ball better? Are you seeing the payoff of that?
Oh yeah, AB, he's just such a great runner, and so now teams have to respect him, whatever he does, and so it's great that he got to show the world that the past few weeks. He's a great runner, and he can hit the hole hard, and he has eyes like a running back for sure.
Not just those interior pass rush guys, Travis, but on the outside, those edge guys. How important has Salah been in particular to helping you guys neutralize Cam Good, helping you guys neutralize Ron Stone, and now him and TJ will get Tafua this week, but you guys would not be doing what you've been able to do, it seems like, without, in particular, the ability to neutralize the edge.
Right, yeah, no, Salah and TJ and George Moore, they've been doing a really good job. They just, they've been really practicing with mirror ball all day, every single day, and, Salah, he's a great player, and I don't expect him to do anything different this week. He's very physical, he's very smart, and he's my guy.
What's some of the more relevant games, like I was asking Forsyth about it, saying like, well, Wazoo runs run and shoot, and SC's an air raid, so that's not really what you guys do offensively. So when you're looking offense against their defense, is it more UCLA and Arizona State and Oregon State a little bit, just from a running game standpoint, or what's some of the more relevant games that you're looking at this week?
I look at every game that they've played, and so should every other guy that that's on this team, and every other coach. We should definitely try to expose all their weaknesses, see what all their strengths are, in any type of offense or anything like that. Yeah, we obviously whoever is running our offense, we'll look at them a little bit more in film room, but by yourself, so you definitely should be watching all the games and stuff.
Any memories of playing in the 18 down there as far as how tough the environment is?
Yeah, it's a really tough environment. They have really great fans, very passionate, and it's cold, and that's fine. It's cold here too, but it's gonna be fun. I love playing there. Last time we didn't come out with a W, and it's been in the back of my mind for a little bit, and I can't wait to get my rematch.
How would you just describe Utah? It feels like this is kind of strength on a strength performance, your guys' strengths against theirs.
Yeah, no, this is a very physical team, very hard-nosed team. They have a soul, we have a soul type thing. But it's going to be a very fun game. It always is. It always is. Utah is a great team. They always are. They have great coaching. Just very. Their guys are very disciplined. So it's going to be a matchup for sure.
Would you say they're similar to you guys though? Like if someone is to suggest that they play similar style, you guys play similar style, is that fair to you?
Yeah, that's a little fair. They're a very physical team, and we're a very physical team. They got speed, we got speed type thing. We're two powerhouses in the pack, and it's gonna be we're gonna clash together, and it's gonna see what happens.
With how important DJ Johnson has been in terms of blocking in the run game in particular. When he doesn't go last week, we'll see what happens this week. But what do you see from the young guys, from Terrence and Mo last week, where blocking in space may have been a little bit of a challenge early in the season. It seemed like last week they made real progress there. Mo on a couple plays alongside you there inside the box.
Yeah, TFerg and Mo, they've been doing a really great job. With Coach Bobby and Coach Cristobal and Coach Mirabal, just getting with them and knowing who to block, how to block, keeping their hands inside, keeping their hips moving, and all that jazz. They're great, hard-nosed players, and they're very smart again. And I have no problem with them being in. I have no worry or anything like that they're not going to get their block or anything like that. It would be nice to have DJ back, but it's no drop off for sure.
We all know that every week it's the 1-0 mentality. You take it game by game. But is there any added weight to this matchup given what's at stake and that Utah is now in the top 25?
I would like to say no. It's a 1-0 mentality all the time. But just like Washington, there's just a little bit something there, right? You can't really go away from that. You can't fake that. That's where the energy comes from, and it's just gonna show itself up on Saturday, and all we have to do though is just go 1-0 every play.
Do you guys feel like there's a target on your back? I know there's probably that saying that there is, but do you guys actually feel like there is one, whether it be just in the Pac-12 or the entire college football world?
Yeah, but we embrace that kind of thing. We want the target on our back type of thing. It brings the best football out of us, and that's okay with us.
Travis, it feels like outside perspective, every big game you guys play in the last couple of years, your team has played really well.
Mm-hmm.
What do you attribute that to? It doesn't feel like you guys have ever been shy of the big moment.
Yeah, it's all about our attitude. We don't back down from any challenge. You fear no man. You just go in there, you play the game that you've been playing since you were 5 years old. We have a lot of guys with that type of attitude, that type of mindset. Just no one can beat us, no one can out-strengthen us, no one can outdo us, anything that we do, our Oregon football. As long as we all got that mindset, there's no team that we'll be scared of, ever.
How do you handle in game when a fumble happens, Travis? It's part of the game, but are you a guy who immediately doesn't account? I didn't watch you on the sideline, but did you take off and do push-ups or something for accountability during a game, or your guy does something like that, or is that do you say something even to yourself, yell at yourself, whatever?
Yeah, in the moment it's a darn, you can't fumble type thing. But I have to. This is where practicing that type of mindset in a game like that is when you fumble. What are you gonna do? You're gonna crumble. You're gonna shut down for the whole game, or you're gonna come back and you're gonna next play. Want to know the next play. It's hard. It's definitely super difficult, and I've definitely grown a lot since I was a freshman or a sophomore. But Coach Feld, he's definitely prepared me for times like that. Just when it happens, go to the facts. You fumble, that's fine. Move on to the next play. Don't let that play affect the next one.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Travis.